Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chrissy and this is Everyday Tidbits. Today I have a cooking compilation for you of some of the recipes that I have made over the past month, some delicious meals for dinner, as well as a few quickie convenient lunch and breakfast ideas. We're going to start out with a sheet pan meal. This one was so good, and to start out I'm just going to be chopping up some red potatoes and putting them in this bowl here. And we're going to add some carrots to it. Now you're going to notice that I'm using two separate bowls because the vegetables and the carrots and potatoes cook at different times, so I'm just going to be separating them for the time being. I have two separate bowls, and into one bowl we're going to be cutting up our potato and carrots, and in the other bowl I'm cutting up a red bell pepper into bite-sized pieces, one onion into bite-sized pieces, and we're going to be cutting up our turkey kielbasa into that bowl as well. Into each of the two separate bowls, I'm just going to be drizzling a little bit of olive oil onto each, and we're going to share one ranch packet between the two bowls and mix it up well. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to cook our carrots and potatoes first for about 15 minutes. After those 15 minutes are up, we're going to take the pan out and we're going to add our sausage, peppers, and onions to the pan, and we're going to cook it for an additional 20 minutes.
The time you look at me, I lose it too. Why don't you come sit next to me? Let things happen naturally.
Here's what it looks like when it's done. Oh my goodness, guys, this was so delicious and so easy to make. You will not be disappointed if you try this one.
Mess it up again, lost in my way. I'll be the one to have the highest price to pay. If I make it home tonight, may I hold you one last time? Let me hold you one last time. What if it's too late?
The next recipe I have for you is a very easy and quick breakfast idea. It's bagel and lox, but instead of cream cheese, I'm going to be using a Laughing Cow wedge because it's only 1 point. I'm also using a mini bagel, which is about 4 points, and then I'm going to be slicing up a tomato and just layering it with my salmon, and this is a easy and delicious, lower calorie, lower point breakfast idea.
I know you don't wanna talk, but just pick up the phone. We could go for a walk.
I do like to add capers because they're 0 points, as well as a sprinkle of everything but the bagel seasoning, and that is optional, but I feel like it just takes this bagel and lox to another level and it makes it really delicious.
I don't
The next recipe I have for you is a 0 Point Weight Watchers white chicken chili. This was very easy because all you do is throw everything into your crock pot. So this is a list of ingredients right here. We have some Creole seasoning, we have some salsa verde, some chicken broth, and a couple cans of beans, as well as 1 pound of chicken breast. Just throw it all into the crock pot, guys. That's it. It's super easy, and this was very delicious.
The same. How can I make up for my sins? Now I'm lonely and it kills me. May I hold you one last time? Let me hold you one last time. What if it's too late for me now? What if you've gone to someone else, so we can never be the same? How can I make up for my sins? Now I'm lonely and it kills me.
All you're gonna do now, once you've added everything, is cover the crock pot and cook it on low for 6 hours. Once your 6 hours are up, you're just gonna shred your chicken and then you're ready to eat.
Wanna see the light. I wanna be weightless. Teach me to fly, I won't be coming down. Could somebody wake me up? I don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. Yeah. I just see her face wherever I look. She's standing in the crowd.
I served the chicken chili with cauliflower fried rice, and how I made this was I'm starting out by beating 2 eggs.
Got a little bit inside, you know, maybe things are gonna be alright. 'Cause I just wanna see the light.
To the pan, we're adding just a little bit of olive oil and some garlic.
I'm so sick of waiting.
And next we're going to add just a little bit of ginger. I accidentally added a little too much, but oh well, it still tasted good. So we're going to add a little bit of ginger and then 2 bags of riced cauliflower.
And you get another try. So
And now you're going to add the seasoning of your choice. I'm using the same seasoning that I use inside of the chicken chili, which is a homemade mixture of Creole seasoning. You can use salt and pepper, whatever you'd like. Also, we're going to add a dash of low sodium soy sauce.
let go, I don't want to, but I'm gonna try.
We're going to add our beaten eggs into the cauliflower mixture and scramble them through. Cook them until they're cooked all the way through.
Be alright. 'Cause I just wanna see the light. Yeah, I just wanna.
Here's what it looked like when it was done. White chicken chili with our cauliflower rice. This was delicious. Now I'm going to show you a delicious marinade for grilled chicken. We're going to be using the juice of 2 lemons, some Trader Joe's citrusy garlic seasoning, some garlic, some rosemary, and some thyme.
So let go, I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, got a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. 'Cause I just wanna see the light. I just wanna see the light. I just wanna see the light.
I bet you think that I should calm down, and that I'm overthinking everything about you.
I'm using 1 pound of chicken breast, and I'm going to just trim all the fatty edges off. Then I'm going to score it and pound it flat. Then we're going to stick it inside of a Ziploc bag and marinate it for a few hours before we throw it on the grill.
What things you like and what you don't, it's not that long since I met you for the first time. You know we should work it out. You know we Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? And will you let me down? I know I'm feeling something for you. The way you look, the way you laugh, and
On the side with our chicken, I am serving Instant Pot corn on the cob. Guys, I have never made Instant Pot corn on the cob. I've always boiled it or thrown it on the grill, but a friend of mine told me how easy it was to do it, and I can't believe I've never done this before. But you're basically going to throw your fresh corn into the Instant Pot, add 2 cups of water, and put the steam function on for 1 minute. That's it. And it makes perfectly cooked, steamed corn. I can't even believe I've never tried this before, but guys, it was so good.
before I'm too invested, I should probably.
Our chicken's been marinating for a few hours, so now it's time to bring it out to the grill. So I've already preheated my grill to medium heat, and now I'm going to just cook the chicken for about 4 to 5 minutes on each side.
Will you let me down? Before I'm too invested, you should take it easy. Maybe we could test this and work out our feelings. Baby, will I love you? Tell me, do you want me? And will you let me down? Yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Here's what our dinner looked like when it was finished cooking. This chicken was so good. After the corn was done cooking in the Instant Pot, I put it on the grill just to char it up a little bit, and boy did that add some delicious flavor to it. We also served it with some mashed potatoes.
Questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted?
The next recipe I have for you is another quick breakfast recipe. We're going to make some avocado toast. We're going to start out by doing 2 eggs over easy in this pan.
Easy. Maybe we could test this and work out our feelings. Baby, will I love you? Tell me, do you want me? And will you let
To my bowl, I'm just going to be using a half of an avocado, some chopped garlic, and some everything but the bagel seasoning.
I'm kinda new with apologies. Holding back, I got history. Yeah. But the way you've been crossing the line.
You're going to mash up your avocado and then add it to your toast. I'm using the Sara Lee low-calorie toast to keep my points down. Then you're going to top it with your eggs and sprinkle it with your everything but the bagel seasoning. And you have yourself a light and delicious breakfast.
Alright, never cut it right, but somehow you make me change. Like I'm better off with you. Like I'm better off with you. Kinda used to these battlegrounds.
Next recipe I have for you is a shakshuka starter. This is made with a lot of fresh vegetables. This was so delicious. We're going to start out with 1 yellow squash, 1 zucchini, 1 yellow bell pepper, 1 orange bell pepper, and 1 red bell pepper, cut into bite-sized pieces.
Me, you got the same old thoughts, be my referee. I will be alright, never cut it right, but somehow you make me change. Like I'm better off with you. Like I'm better off with you. Hoping you wouldn't change me. You got the same old thoughts, be my referee.
Next, we're going to take 2 tomatoes and we're going to cut those into diced pieces, and we're going to keep those separately in a bowl so that we can add them at the end.
Off with you.
I've got this feeling, I'm feeling you could be the one. I see no reason why I should ever let you go. Don't wanna wake up if I'm dreaming, because you know I can't get enough of this feeling you're giving me. Don't wanna wake up, no, I don't wanna wake up. I don't wanna wake up without you, baby, without.
We're going to spray our pan with avocado spray, and then we're going to add all the vegetables and saute them until they're soft, and add our seasonings in as we are cooking.
Without you, I wouldn't know what to. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know, I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do. Baby, without, I wouldn't know what to do. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know, when you are with me, sometimes I forget to breathe. I'm looking in your eyes, wish you could see the things I see.
Once your vegetables are sauteed soft and seasoned well, we're going to turn off the heat and then add the fresh tomatoes. The reason why we add our fresh tomatoes at the end and not cook them down is because it helps keep the vibrant taste of the fresh tomatoes, and that's what we're looking for in this dish.
Wake up without you, baby, with.
Here's a close-up of all the seasonings that I used in this dish. This is just the traditional seasonings, but you can season this any way you'd like.
Baby, without you, I wouldn't know what to. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know, I wouldn't know what to do.
Traditionally, this dish is served with eggs. It's baked in the oven, but I had this in my refrigerator and I served it as a side dish with my chicken as well as eggs over the week.
I wouldn't know what to do. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know. You got me wrapped around your finger. Tell me what you wanna do.
Alright, so today I am making a Mexican casserole for dinner. Weight Watchers compliant, of course. And these are the ingredients I'm using. I'm using the leanest beef I could find in the store, which is 96% lean, reduced fat Mexican blend, mild chili seasoning, reduced sodium, a half of an onion. We're going to be using 8 corn tortillas, some sour cream, some reduced sodium whole kernel corn, diced tomatoes with green chilies, and then an extra can of green chilies. So these are the ingredients, and I'll show you how we're going to make it.
Kinda simple, kinda wishful about things, and you're kinda simple, but like a pistol, you fire. Sometimes you get under my skin like a lover, and sometimes you don't wanna come back 'cause you'd rather stay out with another, talking to strangers and make out spontaneously. Now I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about the drunk nights, bragging in the glory. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. I get it. Oh, I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. Don't you get it?
tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. Don't you get it? You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. I get it. Now I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. I get it. Don't you get it? Now I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about your rich friends traveling Mercedes. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way of how you dwell. I get it. Don't you get it? No.
I'm out of reasons, I'm out of rhyme, but I'll only tell you that I'm out of time. I'm sick of love songs, I'm tired of this, and I wanna
Okay,
taste.
so here's what I'm having for lunch. I'm having an Arnold sandwich thin. This is 4 points with a tablespoon of light mayo for an extra point. The grilled chicken breast is free. The tomato and lettuce are free. So my entire lunch is 5 points for this beautiful grilled chicken sandwich. Nom 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 nom.
Open my heart like you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get. Show me.
Okay, it's 11 o'clock. I did not eat breakfast today, so I'm a little hungry. I'm on my second cup of coffee because I need the fuel to keep going today. I'm going to eat this for lunch. This is 8 points, Lean Cuisine mac and cheese, and a Tuna Creation Bold Hot Buffalo packet is 0 points for the whole packet. I'm gonna mix them together for an 8-point brunch because I did not have breakfast and this is my lunch, so it's brunch. But 8 points for these two, and we'll see how it goes. This is kind of a hack I learned out there in internet land, so we're gonna see how it tastes.
You're watching me like you want me, but you're still holding back. Honestly, you're annoying me with the way that you keep playing. Show me your love like it is.
All right, so let's taste this. Let's taste this concoction. It's actually really not that bad. I mean, homemade is way better, like a homemade tuna casserole or like buffalo. Actually, this is like a buffalo mac and cheese, but you almost can't tell that it's tuna. It tastes like chicken a little bit. I guess it's like the chicken of the sea, but like, it's not bad. It's really not bad. For 8 points, the buffalo flavor is really good. I do like the buffalo flavor. And the Lean Cuisine mac and cheese is super creamy, so this will definitely hit the spot if you're craving a tuna noodle casserole or buffalo mac and cheese. It's really good. I would give this like a 7 or an 8 out of 10. I'm gonna enjoy this right now and then we're gonna carry on with the day. I'm just making a quick 0-point salad. I'm using some fat-free Greek yogurt, some vinegar, and some seasonings to try and make a 0-point creamy dressing to put over some cucumbers and tomatoes.
But no, I can't be the one that you need. Then I changed my mind. Maybe we got time to make this right. Can I be the one that you need? Maybe if I change the way I love it, maybe if I try to fix this heart, then I could have stayed the night. I could Yeah, you know what I've done in the past. Still, you say you and I, we can last. I have found new ways, but no, can I be the one that you need? Then I changed my mind. Maybe we got time to make this right. Can I be the one that you need? Maybe if I change the way I love it, maybe if I try to fix this start, then I could have stayed the night.
Alright, it's time to make dinner, and this is what I am making. Pan roasted salmon and tomatoes. It's 0 points on the Weight Watchers Blue Plan. Here is all of the info. And here is all my ingredients. I'm serving it with orzo. And there's my salmon. And we're gonna get to cooking.
Maybe if I try to fix this start, then I could have stayed the night. I could have called you mine. If I change the way, then I change my mind. Maybe we got time to make this right. Can I be the one that you need? If I change the way I love. I wanna be a weekend lover. Yeah, I'ma be the best damn lover you got. I wanna mess up your covers. I don't wanna meet your mother. Never ever ask me how I've been. Remember why you have my number. I'm the best thing that has ever happened to you. Here's your time to shine. Now show me what you can do. The way my hands feel on your body, the way we're dancing in the dark. With every move I make, you're falling. The way my lips feel on your body, the way we're moving in the dark. With every
Here's what it looks like when it's done. Smells delicious. Got the orzo over there. Drizzled a little olive oil and salt in there. And then here is my beautiful plate. My daughter's not sure if she's gonna like it. I'm gonna give her a bite, see what she says. But this is my beautiful 5-point plate. The salmon and the tomatoes are 0, but the orzo is 5 points for a cup. The next recipe I have for you is a very easy crock-pot Creole chicken. We're going to start out by putting a pound of chicken thighs into our crock-pot, and I will be removing the skin later to keep the points down. We're going to use 1 can of drained and rinsed kidney beans, 1 can of diced tomatoes, and I had a bag of peppers and onions blend in my freezer, so we're going to just throw that on top. Some Creole seasoning. This is homemade seasoning. You can basically use any kind of Creole seasoning or any kind of seasoning of your choice. And then I'm just going to add 3 teaspoons of beef bouillon powder and 3 cups of water into my crock pot, and that's it.
Here's your time to shine. Now show me what you can do. Make a move. The way my hands feel on your body.
We're gonna cook this for 6 hours on high, and when it's done, I served it with some Trader Joe's chicken fried rice. It was delicious.
My lips feel on your body. The way we're moving in the dark. With every breath we take, you're falling. With every breath that we're taking, with every step you're falling in love. With every move that I'm making,
I'm going to make some breakfast. My daughter's still sleeping, but she'll have this when she wakes up. We're going to start out with hash browns from Great Value. These are just cut up potatoes with onions and peppers, and for 2/3 of a cup, it's only 1 point. And I'm going to doctor it up with some 0 point ingredients. This Great Value zucchini blend and some Goya black beans and some taco seasoning, and it's just going to be like a taco-ish, Southwest-ish like hash to put on the side. And when my daughter wakes up, I'll make some eggs and we'll just have this on the side. And for 2/3 of a cup for 1 point, you can't beat that because eggs are free. And that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm only going to use half of this bag.
I'm not gonna play hard to get through. I'm not gonna say I'm loving you too. I'm not gonna stay, gotta be alone. Let's talk, meet me at the avenue.
And here is my breakfast. This was super filling and super delicious and low in points.
Doesn't matter what you're gonna say. I just need time right now. I'm going alone tonight.
This is one of the easiest recipes you could possibly make. You're just basically going to throw any vegetable that you have in a pot, add some broth, some diced tomatoes, and seasoning of choice. Then you're going to let it simmer on the stove until it comes to a boil and heats all the way through, and you're ready to eat. It's that simple.
I'm still falling for you. Forget what I said, just come on over. Forget what I said, just come on over. I know you wanna try, give me that space. I know you wanna find another reason. I know you wanna lie, making me stay. But let's talk. Are you at the avenue? I don't need nobody else but me. It doesn't matter what you're gonna say.
I decided to brighten up the flavor by adding the juice of 1 lemon, and boy did this kick it up a notch. This was really, really good inside of this soup.
But I'm thinking about the way the way you make me grounded. Thinking about the way you.
So we're going to make some Asian turkey lettuce wraps. And for this, I'm making a lot so that I can freeze some and have some for another time. So I have 3 pounds of lean turkey, and I wanted the extra lean, but they subbed for 93% lean, so that I do have to figure out how many points this is going to be. And then I have frozen peas and carrots. We're going to use half that bag. Some lettuce boats, that's what we're going to be wrapping everything in. Some scallions, some hoisin sauce, water chestnuts, and some avocado cooking spray. And I'm going to do this in a little bit of a deconstructed style so that I can figure out my points later because of the 93% and the hoisin sauce. If it was the extra lean ground turkey, it would be 0, but since it's not, I have to figure it out later. So that's why I'm going to be making this in a deconstructed manner.
Show me the car when you turn me on. The way you tell me you want me down. Done it, I done this before you fall. I won't catch you, don't know I'm stalling. Cause you love to have him all crying. Calling me sweet, telling me you need me. But I'm from a city that's high school. I give him this and the more I go. Cause you a bad man, you she don't love money. She break grass real fast like conman. Wanna swim down to the deep end. Wanna know all my secrets, honestly. Can you keep it real? Cause honestly, I can tell that you're real fond of me. Baby, don't be shy, I can see it in your eyes. I've been running around And it's hard to resist cause I need ya. And it's hard, baby, yeah, cause I believe ya. Go hold me tight, holding on tonight. Golden cuppa, no get to you clean and proper. Way I move, I know you can love her. You gon' have me on your mind forever, ever. Thanks, baby, turn it down like a sweet and ready. Go slow, keep it nice and steady. Know that you've been keeping patience. Too bad I've been sticking out your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Too bad I've been sticking out your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Show me the color where you turn me on. Who you telling me you want me down?
Show me how you do it.
Why you tryna find the pieces when you rip it off? Why I like it when you sit it when you take it off? Yeah, you know that I'm bad. Too bad I've been sticking out your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Too bad I've been sticking.
Okay, so I just got back from a 3-mile walk and it is time to make dinner. I'm going to be making Applewood bacon wrapped pork loin over a layer of onion and apples baked in the oven, and then some Brussels sprouts in the air fryer. And this is what you need for this. You need some Brussels sprouts, you need some lean cut pork chops, boneless, some Applewood bacon thick cut. I'm using 2 apples, 1 Vidalia onion, and then you can use seasoning of choice. You're going to need cooking spray for the pan. I'm using this smoky Applewood seasoning to complement the bacon, and a little bit of salt and pepper. I've seen people use cinnamon and salt and pepper. I've seen people use the Trader Joe's citrusy garlic seasoning, whatever you want. This is totally adaptable to your taste. So this is what we'll be using in today's recipe.
Here's what I like. Jumping from a roof that is almost too high. Laying on the grass, I close my eyes. Playing my guitar till my fingers are numb. Oh, I always try to let my spirit fly, fly away. That's the only way to get that high, high, always. If you're looking for trouble, you better count on it. I will give you a struggle, give you a struggle. If you're looking for trouble, I am the needle who will push your bubble, yeah. 'Cause I don't wanna fight pieces wood. I'm not backing down. So if you're looking for trouble, you better count on it. I will give you a struggle, give you a struggle. Tell me how to be closer to ya. Tell me how and I'll do it, babe. 'Cause I just wanna make you feel what I do about you. So just tell me how and I'll do it, babe. I love it when you whisper in my
I am serving our pork chops with a side of air-fried Brussels sprouts, and this is by far my favorite way to cook a Brussels sprout. So I'm going to be starting out by cleaning the leaves off the Brussels sprouts, cutting off the bottom piece, and then I'm going to cut them in half or fourths for the larger ones, toss them in just a little bit of olive oil. I'm using my mister so that it's very scant amount, and then seasoning of your choice, and then just air fry them in the air fryer at 400 for 10 minutes. So I just wanted to show you the seasonings I used on the Brussels sprouts. I am using this Urban Accents Veggie Roaster balsamic and roasted onion seasoning. I got it at Costco. And I'm just using a little bit of olive oil from my mister. I'm cooking it at 400 degrees for about 10 minutes. I'll reevaluate how crispy they are when they come out. I might need to put it in for a couple more minutes, but that is how we are making these delicious Brussels sprouts. The original recipe says to bake those pork chops in the oven covered for 22 minutes at 350, but I just uncovered them and checked them and they didn't look like they were done. So I put them in for another 10 minutes. Also the vegetables underneath looked a little raw still. So I'm going to put them back in for about 10 minutes and then I'm going to take the lid off and put them under the broiler for about 2 to 3 minutes just to crisp up the bacon, and then I think we'll be good and ready to eat by then.
Feeling like it's starting now, starting now. I feel adventurous with you, and there is nothing that can hold us back, hold us back. We can do what we want to do, 'cause we got all the time in the world. For better or worse, we should stay together. So let's stay young and in love. We should focus on us forever. Yeah, baby.
Make some lunch now. I'm gonna scan this stuff and see how many points it is. Let's see, we have buffalo style bold chicken creations. This is, I believe, 2 points. So we're gonna eat that. And then I have Chi-Chi's white corn taco style tortillas. The serving size is 2. I don't need 2. I think I'm only going to do 1. So it's 4 points for 2 tortillas, and for 1 it is 2. So I'm going to do 1 of these. Some light ranch. Let's see. Alright, for 2 tablespoons it's 3 points. I'm only going to use 1 tablespoon, and that will be 1 point. And that's going to be my lunch. And then maybe I'll put some of these on there. I believe these are 0. Yup, 0 for 12 of these. So I'm only gonna do 6. It's still 0 though. It's gonna be a really spicy sandwich.
It's all about you. wanna go the other way, but I can't seem to get you out of my.
Tonight we're making buffalo chicken stuffed sweet potatoes. I'm going to start out by washing these sweet potatoes and putting them into my crock pot and cooking them on high for 4 hours.
Everything you be is changing me, and I can't seem to.
This is how I'm going to be making my buffalo chicken. I usually make my buffalo chicken in the crock pot as well, but I forgot to defrost chicken breast last night, so I'm going to be using this chicken breast in a can, excuse me, from Costco. It's actually very good. I keep it in my pantry for emergencies such as this when I have a last minute dinner idea or to make chicken salad, and it's actually very good. So we're going to use 2 cans of chicken breast. We're going to use a packet of ranch dip seasoning, some mild wing sauce, and I'm using the Great Value brand, which is very good, and some light buttermilk ranch, also some garlic salt. That is optional to season your potatoes once they come out, and this is going to be a very easy recipe. We're going to combine the 2 cans of chicken breast in a bowl, and we're going to mix in the packet of ranch seasoning and some buffalo sauce to your taste. It's very easy, guys. And now the fun part, we're going to split our potatoes in half and open them, and then we're going to stuff them with that delicious chicken mixture. So it's optional. You can add a little bit of the buttermilk dressing on top and then sprinkle it with feta cheese. And what I did was pop this in the microwave for about 45 seconds just to heat through that chicken. And it was so, so delicious. I loved this quick and easy meal.
Would you give me time to give it all to you?
The next easy recipe I have for you is an air-fried pork loin, and I'm using this Smithfield Applewood smoked bacon one. The first step we're going to do is preheat your air fryer, and then I cut my pork loin in half so it would fit in the basket. What I'm going to do is air fry this at 380 for 30 minutes.
Let me give it all to you. Give it all to you. Let me give it all to you.
I served my pork loin with some sauteed zucchini in a pan. I preheated the pan and then I sprayed it with some avocado oil. I cut my zucchini into bite-sized pieces and then I just sauteed it until it was tender.
Give it all to you. Let me give it all to you. Wanna give it all to you. Lights are shining bright. My friends are in the club. We'll go all night. I see you in the back. The move.
Once the pork loin is done cooking, you're going to check it for doneness with a meat thermometer. It is done when it reaches 165 Fahrenheit.
Up to me. Stop dancing to the music and the chase. Like this was meant to be. Take my hand. I feel my heart beat. And I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah.
And here is what everything looked like when it was done. This is one of the most delicious meals I have had this week. The air fryer made this pork loin so perfectly crisp and done, and it just paired very well with the zucchini. I also served it with one of my sweet potatoes I had meal prepped in the crock pot the night before, and it was just perfect together. I just want to thank you so much for joining me for this video. I hope you enjoyed my cooking marathon. If you could, please hit that subscribe button down below and hit the bell notification so that you're notified every time I post. You can also follow me on Instagram at everyday_tidbits and Facebook at Everyday Tidbits, because I would love for you to be part of my YouTube and Instagram family. I hope everyone's being safe out there, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.
We won't regret it. So come with me.